Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1951 Olympia SM2 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Western Germany. And this is the first SM2 I've had, I believe. So it's got to be pretty rare. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And the margins are located behind the carriage here. Here's your right margin. It's going to set that close to the edge, and the left margin is already on the edge. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back and extends. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single. But if you want 1.5, just flip that switch down 1 notch. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. Very nice machine. It's really close to the SM3 and the SM4. Print looks really, really good. Types 11 characters per inch, which is unique for typewriters, but not for Olympia. It's very common for an Olympia to be right in the middle between Pica and Elite with 11 characters versus the 10 or 12. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to put this down for now. Put the color back on black. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. This button here with the 4 dots is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Very good. Next to that is the carriage lock. When you flip it up, it will lock the carriage in the middle. When you move the carriage to the middle, to unlock it, you just move it down. And that also will lock the key. I guess it doesn't lock the keys on this model. It does lock the shift. So we're going to unlock that by just pushing that to the front backspace on the right side here. Very good. Doesn't have any tabs on this or touch control. That comes later with the SM3 and 4. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch the direction, actually it does have a touch control right here. So if you want to switch the direction, you just flip the switch that you want it to go to that side, and it will pull to that side. And what that does is it's a mechanism for automatic reverse. When it gets to the end of the ribbon, there's a little eyelet, a little metal piece that catches on that, and it pulls it, which reverses it to the other side. So it will continuously go back and forth until the ribbon goes dry. This is your touch control. The higher you go, it loads a spring back there that's connected to all the keys, and you do have to hit the keys a little harder for them to print, but they respond faster. So you just want to play with that to gauge what your preference is as far as touch control goes. This is your carriage release. So this only has one carriage release on the right side on this model. Very smooth, just like all Olympias are. That Olympia DNA is the Mercedes-Benz of typewriters. So if you push in this knob here and pull that side out, it disables the spacing when you turn the platen. So I'm pushing it like that and turning it. So that's meant to be so you can get to an exact spot on the page. And on the later Olympia and the newer Olympias, if you flip back the color, or not the color, but the line space selector, it will do the same thing. But this one doesn't have that. So that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.